we're next to someone that has created so much success in life, wealth. I tell people I'm not paying for the software. I'm paying for that advice, that momentum that you have in your life, and it trickles down.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Alicia. Nice to see you again. You're
Hi,
always
how are you?
you're always top five. Yeah. Very good. Very active. I love that. Well done. We have Helen. So we got three new faces today. We got Jessica, Helen. Hi, Jessica. Long time no see. We just had a very good session with Jessica as well, just in the live Q&A. Hi, Georgita.
Hi.
It's you. So we're waiting for one more person. I think that's
Chris, I think.
Chris. Yeah, that's Chris. Okay, so let me just ask Tiana to contact Chris.
How's it in Australia?
Oh, when?
No, I said, how is it over there right now?
In terms of what? Weather or
Yeah, just is it good weather? What's it like over there right now?
maybe we have the next mastermind in the Australia, huh?
That'd be
For everyone
I've
to
never
come.
been. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
And everyone think Australia is too far, but it's not actually that too far, especially with US is one direct flight.
Yeah.
Very
How
easy,
how long is that flight?
like 13 hours.
Okay.
Like from
It's
LA.
bad.
13 hours is nothing. I always wish it was longer because, like, for me, I sleep 6 hours and the rest is you eating food and the stuff or going to toilet. So 2 hours passed, right? And then you don't have a couple of hours. And always I start a book, new book, every time I'm on the plane, and I get so much get into the book that I'm like, oh, are we landing? Like, I just can't wait because that's the only time that I really get focused on like reading books, and it just go very quickly. So
Yeah, that's
not
awesome.
too bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah, the last flight was 14 hours I took to Italy, and that was with twins at 1 years old. It was wild.
Oh yes.
I
Twins.
don't know how I did that.
Yeah. I haven't taken my kids to the long haul yet, so they keep asking, "Mommy, I want to go Disneyland." I'm like, "You're too young. Maybe we just wait another couple of years."
Don't you guys
Yeah,
have a Disneyland on the Gold Coast? You
kids
guys
don't
have a
like sitting down.
Especially my youngest, he's absolute nightmare in the plane. Like even going to 3 hours, he just walk in the aisle back and forth, and he's still too young to go on the long haul. But yeah,
Yeah, that's nerve-wracking for sure.
no problems. All right, guys. So we're gonna start, and Chris can join soon. So this is your opportunity. It's a hard work start. Everyone gonna get 10 minutes, and we're going to hot seat. You can discuss about your business, and we also recording this session. And if you guys are okay with it, we might share the recording with the community so they can learn as well. If you don't want it to be shared, let us know. And but I think it would be beneficial for the community also like to hear the coaching because that's how everyone learned from listening to someone else doing getting hot seat. So who wants to go first? Jessica, what about if you go first? Because we just had a discussion, so we could continue on that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So let me bring
Yeah.
you in. Yeah. So with Jessica, we had it maybe just for everyone, just do it like 20 seconds speech about what you do or what you want to do, and then we go from there.
Okay. So leaving the private chef world, I worked for a lot of super ultra wealthy people around the world. I even worked for one of the inventors of Google as a private chef. And I see that I coach people now for transitioning their health because I see even the most wealthy people realize they can't buy their health back. So I was helping to coach people back to their best self, and everybody's different. So there's lots of different methodologies. And so I kind of do life and health coaching at the same time and then create plans and structure. But most of that is to create freedom for a person to interact in the world, get to know their body, and then they become their own doctor, really. So I teach them body sovereignty and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So, and then when I came to AIpreneurs and I was listening to the webinars and listening to the success stories, I immediately, and I've never wanted to be in marketing ever. I'm great at sales in person, but I never thought I had the capability to actually market. And then when I saw what you produced, Tatina, immediately I just had this big heartburst of, oh my gosh, I can help the businesses that I align with to get heard and get seen and get traffic so they don't have to close, so that I can choose the change makers that I see doing the good things, helping others. And it would be like a pleasure to help those people grow. So what I started in here to do has switched, and now I'm just like, the ideas are just flying off the handle.
Yeah. Well, we give you a little bit of direction as well, like when we did the Q&A about what are the first steps to start. But what are your goals? Let's just start with the goals, then we can reverse engineer, right? Because based on the goals, we could kind of say, oh, how we can achieve that goal in, like, we have 9 months left, 10 months left to the end of this year. Where do you want to see yourself end of this year in the ideal scenario?
I want to see myself aligning with, so there's lots of coaches and stuff out there. So the niche is health and wellness.
Mm-hmm.
But I also use small businesses that create products like chemical-free laundry detergents, that, and people that are creating businesses to support health and not tear it down.
Yeah.
And I use a lot of small businesses and products to help support my clients transition back to their best self. So I want to help coaches that I align with. I want to help myself. But then I see this whole other side of, ooh, these businesses that I use that are small, I don't want them to go out of business. I love their product. I could sell it in a heartbeat in person. And if I feel that strongly about it, I would love to promote them while people are also using their products or they don't know about their products.
What about the revenue goal? Like, where do you want to see yourself revenue goal? And it's very important that we always set a tangible goal as well. Like mission and stuff is perfect. I'll have that too. But our goals have to be tangible, because once we have a number in our head, we kind of like go calculate, how can I get that number? Like exactly what I said. If you want to make 750K by the end of the year, this is your goal. If you want to make 350K, you need 5 clients, like literally, because when you have tangible goal, you know the numbers, you know that what you're doing. So what is that tangible goal in terms of
Um,
revenue?
I mean, obviously, I don't want to limit, but like the 5 clients starting out, whether that's the 360K or half of that, starting out, I think would be a great place. I want to grow myself to start out at 10 grand a month, but then keep, don't get comfortable, keep leveling up, because the
Exactly.
message is the same. I just need to reach more of an audience.
Yeah, 100%. For those of you who didn't attend Q&A, when we were discussing that, I basically created this. So for the businesses, they need 3 things. This is the trifecta. So they need to have ads, they need to have funnel, they need to have automation or nurturing. So ads, they create the traffic. Funnel is the traffic is visit this page, so we can collect the email address and numbers, right? So this is then we turn in the lead into prospect. And then in this prospect, we have this backend system in place for the email automation, or salespeople can call to close the prospect to the customers. So that's basically what all the businesses need. And this is the plan that we came up with. So we started with that. If you get 10 clients a year, let's say that the goal is to get in 10 clients, we charge them 15K for setup fee to set up ads, funnels, and automation for them, right? 5K each. And then once you set it up, then you charge 5K to manage all this tree for them for every month. So 5K monthly, 12-month agreement. So if you get 10 clients, 15K setup fee, 5K monthly management, then you make it 750K a year by only having 10 clients. That's it. And then what about if you can't get 10 clients, let's say 5 clients. If you get 5 clients, then you make 325K, right? And what about if Atena, like we're gonna be a bit more conservative and say, okay, what about if we charge half price? We charge 7.5K for setup fee and charge 2.5K for monthly fee until we could master these. Then if you reduce your price by half, then you're gonna make 160K by having only 5 clients. So this is absolute worst case scenario, absolute being so conservative. And this is for like if you live in your comfort zone. If you don't live your own comfort zone and keep pushing, this is the goal that we're gonna have. So this is basically like 100% doable. Just need to learn about ads, funnels, and automation, these 3 things, which you could learn it anywhere from 3 days to 4 weeks. It really depends how much time you spend on. So that's basically the goal. I think with the goal that you have there, it's one thing is you may mention about, let me just bring, we're discussing the niche, right? This is very, very important. So you did mention, you said, that people that have products, organic product, right?
Mhm.
And you also mentioned services. Just to be very clear, these are completely different niche. You either choose the people that have product or services. You can't do both. Because if they have product, they have e-commerce, online shopping. We're going down the path of online shopping. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a very, very different strategy to this. No, I'm not saying that you can't do both. When you absolutely master and you scale it, you could do both, but you need to start with one. And maybe you make your first $1 million by having one niche. And then you're going to say, you know what, this niche is saturated, which is not saturated. But you're going to say, maybe I can move and start providing the service to e-commerce. And then you have the team by that time. You understand the business, then you can go expand your niche. But at the beginning, 100% choose one.
Okay.
And either services or e-commerce. So in terms of e-commerce don't really need to have the funnel, because this whole strategy, ads, funnels, and emails, is more suitable service-based businesses. Because e-commerce is the funnel, is basically the website, the Shopify website, the Magento website, whatever it is. So they don't really need to have that. And usually for this strategy of the people that sell organic product, like a laundry, toilet paper stuff, the best strategy for these businesses are subscription model.
Ah.
So you need to get pro in subscription model businesses for this, which is like, it's amazing business. Like you literally all you do is that move them away from traditional way of doing selling product to subscription model. And you need to help them by that. But this is not something we teach. I have lots of experience on that myself though, because I come from e-commerce background. I've done e-commerce for 6 years in my life. I've worked for many, many big, large e-commerce companies in the world and have extensive experience in e-commerce. So, and then we don't teach e-commerce now because I kind of move away from e-commerce to service-based businesses. But I could do that e-commerce too because I have so much experience. So that's why I understand it exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
And the subscription model for anything that organic versus toilet paper is a laundry product, it's the food, this sort of thing, or like a gym, health, anything in the category of organic and health, subscription model. I think if that's something you really wanted to do, we probably need to do one-on-one. I can help you to launch this business, but it's not something we teach in the group format. So in the health category, food, subscription. which is, it could be gyms, gym product, niche of gym, body weight, using like losing weight, organic baby products, anything like that. And then we go in here, we completely talking about something different. You either do this or this.
Okay.
My recommendation is to start with the service base, because you can get a little support. If you want to really launch it and scale it, we could give you support that you need for this. For this one, if you decided to do it later on down the track, we could do one-on-one, and I can help you to launch this business model as well.
Amazing. Thank you.
No problems. I hope that was helpful, and everyone else too, right?
Oh, super helpful. Super helpful.
And I like to use Miro board because a lot of people are visuals. They like to see something visually. It kind of helps to digest. All right.
you,
So
Tina.
thank you, Jessica. No problems. Who is next? Who wants to go next? Georgita, good to see you again. We just add the pin.
You too. Okay.
How can I help? Provide us a little bit of update, like because some people are new in this call, and maybe just provide a minute pitch to everyone about what you do and what do you want to achieve from this call.
So what I do, my background is in computer science, and my passion is natural health. So I had an extensive conversation with Jessica. So what we were talking about is pretty close. And what you are talking about with her, it's pretty close from what I want to touch, but my main orientation is actually services. I'm developing self-managed health application, which is based on the functional medicine approach, and I'm about to get, probably this week or at the most next week, I'm supposed to get my functional medicine full certification. And so what I want to offer is this application and as a service and as a subscription service, which would serve both the functional medicine providers, because they could use it to help their clients, or directly. So it can be used both business to business and business to consumer. And I was talking about in our last public conversation about book funnel, because I'm taking this course that I actually advertised in the groups about writing a book with the AI in 3 days. Today's the third day. It's an amazing course, and I fully intend to use it to write that book and get it as a starting point and as a publicity stunt for her.
Okay. So Georgita, remind me, do you have a website?
Not yet, because I've been doing all these things, and also my primary emergency is to earn money. So that has derailed me in so many ways and kept me back, because I can't focus on one thing and get it to completion, because I'm running after the next shiny object. But,
Yeah.
but this is what I want to do.
Yeah. Well, we all, I used to suffer from shiny object syndrome. We all are at some point of life. This is human. So when the human's brain, things get difficult, it always say, you know what? This is too difficult. Go find an easy way. We always chasing for something that's easier, and we never find it because nothing is easy. To build a business, you have to be focused and you have to put the energy. Unfortunately, this is how it is. And like even with everything that we did in AI, with all the innovations and making everything easy, do you still need to put the work into it? And this is just a reality. You don't put the work into it, you don't get result, no matter what that shiny object is. But in terms of so I think like so you basically wants to help these medical medicine companies,
Functional medicine.
functional medicine companies. So you want to provide a kind of marketing agency services to them?
Well, I could do that, and I could use that as an entry point, but my thinking was to provide an application that would reduce their time in assessing a client and um, making their health back to health plan customized to their
Yeah.
circumstances in the fastest way possible.
It just like, to be honest with you, like creating an application and software and all sort of thing, creating it, marketing it, selling it, it just like exceptionally difficult. I'm not saying it's not possible. We did that ourselves, but how can you see the capacity to go and create an application, go market it? So what I would suggest, if that's really your passion and you want to pursue it, don't create any application. Literally just create a mock-up about how your application gonna look like and what it does, and just go talk to a couple of those, those companies and say if that's something they're interested. I would suggest doing some market research before I create anything, because a lot of these entrepreneurs that I see they fail there's a pattern. They go and create a perfect app or perfect software, especially in the environment that I work from. I work from the biggest Australian hub for entrepreneurs in Australia. That's where I work from. And I coach them as well. I'm one of the coaches in there. And I'll see a majority of the startups that is in that company in the hub, they all tech-based. So majority of them, they have either software or app. And I'll just see the common pattern with all of them that they fail. It's just they spend like a year to create a perfect app, and they don't even know if the market wants that app. They just based on the assumption, right? Oh, this is what happened. I was doing this, then I saw a gap in the market, then I went that. Okay, how long have you been spending to build your app? A year. Have you actually sold to any? No. Have you pitched to anyone? No. And then what happens that, okay, I'll see in a year. They spend another year and they come back and say, you know what? I tried to pitch it, commercialize it. No one wanted it. They said this is shit. They said that there is another competitor that is big that doing that. Why would we do that? Because these guys are actually doing it better than you. And then realize, oh my gosh, I didn't know that there's someone else doing it better than me. It's not that you cannot build something that already someone doing. That's fine. But I'm just saying this is not easy, because then you have to go commercialize something when you have competition. And to commercialize something, you need to have a very strong unique selling proposition. That's what you're doing that other apps or software not doing it, whether it's the pricing, whether it's it just like the app and software businesses is the most difficult businesses in the world are software and app businesses. And they have a very, very low survival rate. Again,
Okay, so what do you suggest then?
yeah. So I think like number one, if you ever wanted to pursue that, you need to go before build anything, go talk to a couple of companies, say, hey, this is what I'm building at the moment. Is that something you're interested? Just a kind of like try to have a meeting with them and say, can you do me a favor? Like I'm building something. Are you interested? Because when you go talk to a few, they're gonna say, oh, you're building this. Are we actually using this application that does that already? And then you're like, oh, okay, what is that application? Then you go and check the application, you realize they have millions of subscribers, they're very established. And it kind of say, okay, well, then if I'm going to do that, there's another application does exactly the same thing. How can I be better than them? Then do you have the capacity to have a strong engineering team, a strong marketing team. It's just
Okay, so that's the downside. So the no part. So what's the
yeah.
plus side? What do you suggest then?
But the other thing, obviously, you could have started this AI agency services. And I think I had a chat with you last time. I said that it's very important for you to get a sales specialist, a
Yes,
salesperson. And usually, like, even like myself, I don't want to be offensive, but even myself, I have a bit of accent, right? So because of that reason, I said my customer service and salespeople, I get people that are, they don't have accent. Not to be, offensive, but I mean, this is a reality. Usually the person that's sitting on the front face of your business, you want them to be well represented, you want them to be well spoken, you want them to people to understand them really well. So that's the first step. You get those people on the line with preferably no accent, clearly well spoken, well presented. So that's the number one thing. Yeah, you need to put yourself in the back end of the business, get the front face of the business, employ someone that can sell for you. And exactly the same recommendation I give to Jessica. You just try to start an AI agency. You be on the back end. You basically try to learn about the ads, funnels, and automation part. And then you get the salesperson on the front face. The same salesperson can start with doing the client acquisition strategies, just to try to call the companies. Hey, I just noticed that you got some Facebook ad. I just wanted to say that we provide this AI marketing agency. We provide the services. Are you happy to hop on the call? So you could get an appointment setter. You could get a salesperson. Appointment setter just do a lot of calls to book a call with people. And the closer is the close those sessions. Appointment setter, book a call, book a Zoom, the closer setter. You need two people in your company, appointment setter and the closer. And then in yourself in the back end, you have to set up the system for ads, funnel, and automation. And that's why you need to do the GHL course to be able to learn all of that. I set it up once. Once you learn it, then you choose a niche. Your niche could be like this medical company. I'm not quite sure if that's something that, do they need Facebook advertising to get clients? Is you really have to really go deep dive. Maybe in another session we could discuss about this niche that you're having, because I'm not quite sure if your niche is, yeah, we have to talk about the niche, but that would be what I would do.
okay,
I just don't want to see you in a position in 2 years' time you're still talking about your app, Georgita, because unfortunately that's what happened.
right. Thank you.
No problems. Okay. Who wants to go next? Alicia, what about if you go next?
Sure. Yeah.
Here we
I was
go.
just turning my mic on. All right. Yeah. And we've had a lot of time to chat, and, I've definitely learned a lot and taken those lessons. And, and this is, I recommend for individuals that, maybe aren't starting an agency, just taking those skills and applying it to what you're currently doing it, whether it be in a job or freelance work, right? So for me, I work with influencers, and I've just been doubling down on that. And so, maybe, and that's where I wanted to ask your opinion, Atina, because the more I show the value I can provide, they're asking me to do a lot more and getting paid for it, which is good. So, I've been doubling down on that, working with the influencers, and I did another talk for on AI now. And so yesterday was a full conversation about AI, teaching that. So it was amazing. I actually pitched the lab within there too. So shared the lab and what it could do. And so, I work with a gentleman by the name of Brad Lee. And so he owns a software company and plus 5 other businesses, right? But on this particular talk, it was for AI and for the software system, right? How to use AI to market their business. And so I guess my question is, should I just keep doubling down on that direction? Obviously, I would love to have my own business, but I've kind of put that on the back burner because I have such momentum right now. And, I have an AI agency on the back end, which I think, when I map everything out, I know that is a very lucrative business, right? If you can help people start specifically with the lab. But I just feel so torn where, I have, good money coming in and, I'm making momentum working with these different influencers, plus learning, I put a high value on learning that information and being able to take that information and be able to share that knowledge with others. So, one, should I create my own school group and continue with the AI agency specifically? Mine is a gym space, but I know that takes a lot of work. So, am I diluting? Should I just stay focused, narrow vision, one path, or
No, focus on one thing because you have only 24 hours a day. If you're gonna focus on two things, you can't master either of them, unfortunately.
yeah,
Advice.
yeah,
I think with the direction we're going with the affiliate, which we're launching tomorrow, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the insider information early. We're gonna provide 50% commission, which is 2,500 per referral. This is
yeah, that's
ridiculous.
awesome.
Like we are in the entire school, we are the only high ticket community that provided 50% commission high ticket. And this is like, and everything is automated. It's like a link that you go grab, you go to the profile. I'll show you guys how it works because while you're on here, maybe you get some insider information, early information.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. This is
So basically any community, I cannot show you guys in my own community because I'm an admin, but I go to one of the other communities. When you go to the about page or even community, you see this invite people. You click on it, it gives you your affiliate link. That's it. And then you share that link, and anyone that purchased within 14 days of sharing that link, you automatically going to assign the commission for life. So you're not creating a one-off, you're creating a lifetime annual recurring revenue. Do you know what that means? You refer 10 people, you're making 25K a year as a passive income for the rest of your life with our program.
yeah.
This is ridiculous. Now you guys can absolutely build a wealth with that. And then our community, we're providing, you can see it, but maybe Alicia, you can go there and then share the screen with everyone. Go to our paid community. My whole idea is for everyone to build a retirement plan, 5 years retirement plan, that they don't have to worry for the rest of our life, because this lifetime is ridiculous. Lifetime annual recurring revenue by just referring, doing nothing else. Just share the community and share the screen. I'll guide you about how to get there.
Okay, I'm getting in there right now. There we go. All right, so share. Where's the school? There we go, right there. Okay. Share. So hit the
Okay.
invite people.
Yeah. Click on it.
There we
50%
go.
commission for life. On high ticket, 2,500 per referral. So
That's awesome.
you go
Copy that.
double down on that, Alicia. You go double down. This is a great opportunity. You can't find this
Okay.
anywhere in this world.
Yeah.
So
No, I like that.
let's think about it. If you refer only 10 people in a year, 10 people in a year, so that you're making 25K a year recurring revenue for the rest of your life.
Mhm.
So, and then the good thing is you could even refer the people to the free community if you couldn't close them. And if they buy through one of our live sessions, you still get the credit for that. That's a ridiculous part.
Yeah.
Someone join our free community using your link, because there is also affiliate link for the free as well. Go back to the free community, switch it to free community. You can just search for the name. There you go. Yeah, that's it. And go to invite. So if someone join this link for free to free community, and they join our paid program. As long as you are in the paid program yourself, which you are, you're going to get the credit for that and commission lifetime for that.
That's amazing.
This is like what is good, because a lot of time they're not ready to buy and say, hey, oh, Atana's got a live sessions next week, attend it, and the live session they attend, and then they purchase then. And what happens is that then you're still gonna get credit for it, even though you didn't close it yourself.
That's awesome. Yeah, because you know what I did? Because, or I don't know if this is a good strategy, but I get a lot of, I click on ads, right? Because I want to see copy and I try to model stuff, right? So I save all the ads in my notes. And what I do is just when people respond, like in Facebook groups or on that ad, they're like, oh, I'm interested. And what's crazy, these people don't even respond to their ads. They're not even automated, which is dumb, right? I see them like, wow, they're not even responding. So I go and respond like, oh, if you need help with like AI or whatever, like check out this link. So now that I have this link, I can
Exactly.
just shoot it to
And
everybody.
it's 100% automated. That means that the moment the person join, you're gonna see it in your profile, and you're gonna get paid for it regularly. Like it's 100% automated. Like we have zero involvement, you have zero involvement. Only need to do people buy through your link within
Awesome.
14 days. So everything is tracking. You get paid regularly from Skool. Like it's amazing, this automated system. And all you need to do, you need to go double down on that and
Okay.
just try to get as many people as possible, at least to the free community. Because if they come to free community, then you can say, oh, once you join the community, just hop, give me a ping, and then I can help you to see how within 14 days you can make money. And then because
Yeah.
they have to purchase within 14 days of clicking on your link. So it's very important to get them to, join the paid community within 14 days. So that's why you can nurture them in that 14 days. But I'm going to provide all that training anyway to people with the script and everything you guys need. So you can literally use that. That's how I would double down with this affiliate program. And you could run the webinars, and at the end of the webinar, share the link to the paid community, your affiliate link, and that's it. That's what you
Okay.
do. And then you can say, oh, guys, by the way, you could join the free community as well. And then you could get them to join free, those one that didn't want to join on the call. And then when they join the free community, that's when we're going to nurture them. And then you can nurture them yourself too. You could literally
Okay.
keep an eye on free community to see who's joining every day. If you click on the members, you can see sorted based on who joined, and you can see who is from you. And then you go nurture
Mhm.
them. So
Okay. I like it.
I think that's what I would double down and put my entire focus on that. And I'd set up a goal as well, like set up a goal of how much money you want to make, because then you're gonna run the math and gonna say, oh, I'm
Yeah.
making like 2,500 per lead for lifetime. And again, remember, guys, you're creating lifetime, not just a one-off, right? I'm gonna say I want to create $100,000 annual recurring revenue, so for the rest of my life, I don't have to work and I make 100K a year. How good is that business?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who doesn't want to have that? You don't have to worry about money forever.
Yeah.
So that's what I
No,
would.
there's a lot of potential there. So yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow's call.
Yeah, you
But
also can, guys, get anyone that you know as well in your network. You get them to join as well. And I think after tomorrow that you all need to go double down, use that opportunity. I think it's going to be great. I think we're all gonna make so much money together. So we make money, you guys make money. We grow together. Wherever we go, you guys gonna be one step ahead, moving me towards me. We're gonna move like this together to get rich.
I like it. That's a
That
great plan.
that's the vision I did. I was like, yeah, I
That's a
just want
great plan. Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
like
but you're doing great things. That's what I love, like that's why I want to say with that tunnel vision, just double down because I see the opportunity. Although sometimes it's like, wow, how do I get there? But every time I show up to these, it just reminds me I'm on the right path, and you just got to keep that tunnel vision, right? And that's why, like I said, my little business that I started, which is doing well, I made like that almost 10,000 now, right? With the AI agency, but I get diluted. And I don't want that. I want to just stay focused, like, because there's momentum there. And I can see, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, it's something to all of you, right? On this call, you have two paths. You can start your own AI agency, help other businesses with that, and along the way, you can refer us every now and then. Or you're just gonna say, you know what, Atana, I'm just too lazy. I don't want to learn about ads, funnel, and automation because when I get the clients, then I have to fulfill that service, right? I have to do that. You know what? I don't want to worry about fulfillment at all. All I want to focus on just sell and marketing. So I can then go and spend my entire time, energy, and money on the sales and marketing. There's no fulfillment because the moment I sell, it's gone. Like, oh, I don't have to deliver anything, right? And that's another way. Then you go double down in this affiliate thing. And all you do is just do webinars, do sessions, do live sessions, to go on the events, call audience, anything you want to say. Hey guys, you want to need to scale your business with AI, and I'm just part of this community. That's what we do, blah blah blah, and just pitch us, and that's it. That's what you need to do. We just have to figure out that perfect sales script that we need to give you, and we give you a script and everything you need, so you don't have to figure it out how you need to pitch us. That's something we're working on it. So we're probably gonna have it ready in the next 1 or 2 weeks at the absolute latest. But you already
Yeah,
have
10.
you already have the link, so the commission is already set up. You could go and start sharing. I noticed Leo was sharing it today in the call, and it was very clever.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start sharing that.
Because if anyone
I
click
have,
on the link and they buy in next 2 weeks, even though that he didn't sell, he didn't do anything, the credit goes to him,
yeah, it's hard.
and he
Yeah.
gets lifetime commission for it.
I don't want to take up more time, but yeah, I had another question or idea. I didn't know, but
That's okay.
I want to
Because the Chris didn't show up, so we could go a little bit longer. What is the next one?
No, I just had this idea. I don't know if it's too far out there because I think about, you know, almost like the gym industry, there's no certifying board, right? For certifications, right? So, um, why not an AI certification? Offer that as a lead magnet, like offer an AI lead certification, make it low barrier point, like cheap price, but you provide a cert and then you upsell them to your offer, the AIpreneurs. Because right now I've seen, like I said, I click on so many different ads and people's angles and what they're trying to do. Who's the only one that's offering it, I think, is Google and some other random guy now that I saw that offered like a certification for 99 bucks, right? And I'm like, wow, why can't we offer something like that and get certify these people? Again, there's no national board. I researched it. There's no national board for certifications of AI in the United States. So I'm like, that may be a good angle to offer that, weed people in for like a low entry offer, maybe 99 bucks, 200, whatever it may be, and then upsell them to the software to say, hey, look, now that you have the skill, would you like to start your own AI agency?
So in terms of certification, it's come to two things. One is to get the, what does it call, accredited certificate, or none. So for the none, it's just a Canva. You could go create it and get certificate for free. It's got no value over it apart from branding. We did that for our AI Accelerator course. So for AI Accelerator course, we give everyone a certificate, and that was just a Canva created thing. It's just like, it's the value of it obviously is like, people feel like, oh, you know, I got a certificate for AIpreneurs, it's good for branding, but that certificate is nothing, just a Canva template. We did it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? And so that's very easy to create it. We could create it for anyone. It's just for branding. And to be honest, the certificate is more branded company. So there is one of the strategy that I give to my students, that if you want to brand your business, give certificate to your students at the end of the session, at the end of the program, because then they're going to brand you. Because what it happens that you give them certificates, say, hey, no, go blast it everywhere, share it in your all social media. And all happens is actually it took our company to the next level because we had 50 students that graduated from our AI Accelerator course, and then they all went and shared the social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and then people comment and everything. And all of a sudden we got so much traffic to our business because of the certificates that it took us a second to create with the Canva. We obviously told them that it's not accredited, like we were transparent about that. So that's easy. You could do that, right? We could do that too. Like it's something that maybe we could do that, but our program is not, it's not like a 6 weeks course, 8 weeks course that you go through a certain module, then you finish, you graduate. It's kind of like ongoing support to build a business.
Yeah.
Business model is a bit different with like having like an 8 weeks course, you finish it, you move on.
Yeah.
Because for us, is the whole idea of this program created that we help you to scale a business like ongoing. It's an ongoing thing because like you join our program, you're zero, you make your first 100,000 in the first 12 months, and you're still gonna continue the program because then you want to take it from 100 to 1,000,000. Then you still need the support, right? So as you scale, then we support you in that scaling journey as well. So that's ongoing. So when do you give the certificate?
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe I was thinking more so of as a lead magnet, like a low entry lead magnet. I don't know why Americans are fascinated with certificates, some kind of certifications, right? And I saw on this offer, I was like, holy smokes, out of all the different ads I've seen, it had the most likes and comments. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Because I know even in the gym industry, people want all these certifications, these trainers, and it doesn't, there's no accreditation, but they got the certificate, right? And that specific, knowledge, right? So I don't know, it just had me thinking like, if, you offer a short, AI certification, low entry offer, 99 bucks, but then you upsell them to, the the lab. I don't know, just a thought.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different ways you could do low ticket. Like at the moment, we don't have any low ticket. And I was just literally talking to one of my coaches yesterday about that. And he was telling me, obviously, the way I do business is not traditional at all. It's very different. Like even with the software companies, right? The way that they do the business, they have like a basic plan for $97 a month or 47, pro plan, $100, enterprise level, different pricing, free trial. We don't do any of that. We have a flat rate of $5,000. That's it for the software annual. And the fact of the matter is, and that's what we were discussing, I was like, I'm doing things very differently with everyone else. And they was like, Atana, you made $1 million in a couple of months with this business model. And you're the first person in this industry that reinvent, like you innovating the different way of doing the business, which is fair enough because you're using AI heavily to run your business. So you basically creating innovation in this industry with the way that you're doing is very unique. And it's working. It's a proof that's working. Like how many people can make $1 million a couple of months? And then why wouldn't you just double down on that and trying to, because I was like, everything I do is very different. I don't have low ticket. I don't have free
Yeah.
trial. And then our software is very expensive. It's one of the most expensive software in the world. And like, it's okay, but if the people can make the money, like 50K in 4 weeks of getting you access to your software, then it must be expensive. It's just about the value. And it's like, that's why we don't do things that way. Leave free lead magnet, low ticket, and all of that. And now we're gonna go all double down on affiliates because my vision is to move like when I was doing, I get this NLP coaching. I have an NLP coach that I had a coaching with session with him the other week, and he literally like hypnotized you. And he took me to journey like, okay, this is where you're gonna be. I don't know. Where do you see that you coming with you behind you? If you're the leader, who's behind you that coming to this journey? And the journey was a tangible journey of money. How much money I want to make in a year time. And I said, who can see that you bringing with yourself to this journey? And I said, my customers. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I was in the unconscious, completely unconscious. I said, my customers, my members, like my community. And this is the vision that I have to drag everyone to the journey that I want to go there, because I want the journey that to be for others too, to create that financial freedom for themselves so they can focus on the family, they can focus on the impact. When you're not stressed about financial, that's when you start focusing on contribution. because you're not stressed anymore. And you think about my passion, how can I impact the world? So that's the thing I want to create in this world. So that because of that vision, I just do things very differently, which is not traditional at all. Completely different.
But that's good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's why you're a trailblazer and you're showing what's possible, you know. And I think that's important. And that's why I love these calls, because again, it's we're next to someone that has created so much success in life, wealth, and I feel that's, I tell people I'm not paying for the software. I'm paying for that advice, that, that momentum that you have in your life, and it trickles down. So I appreciate that.
No problems. I think we just need to be focused double on that. And with this new affiliate program, that's gonna make everything much, much easier, automated. And
Okay.
that's brilliant. You're on the right track,
Okay.
Anisha. You're doing really well.
Okay.
All
Thank you. I
right.
appreciate that.
So we have lucky last, Helen.
Sorry,
Hi,
I'm
Helen.
muted. Hi, I'm just going
Nice
to
to
talk
meet
very
you.
softly because everybody's still sleeping where I am.
What time is it? Where are you based?
It is 8, but they had a really late night last night. So
Where are you
still
based?
sleeping. Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, we got another Aussie here.
Yeah,
Good to see the Aussies. So Helen, I don't think we had an opportunity to talk. So tell me a little bit about what you do and what you want to get out of the school.
yeah. So I'm currently still in a corporate role. I'm a business analyst. So I will be retiring at the end of the year, but I have a little side business. We do web design as well as branding and mobile apps. So we have a few we have about 15 clients currently, mostly non-for-profit. So it's more service-based, but non-for-profit. So they don't do a lot of marketing, obviously, because they get money, grants, and things like that. So the reason why I joined AIpreneurs was obviously for the AI part. What we are looking to do is extend some of their services to include automation, but when it comes to voice flow, because obviously most of the people that work for these non-for-profits are volunteers, so helping them with kind of like a automated voice AI and things like that. So that's how I came, but I understand the whole marketing and funnel and been around Russell Brunson for a few years. So I understand that whole the whole funnel thing. So that's kind of like where I've at. I will be retiring at the end of the year, so I'm just kind of gathering information until I can put all my effort into it.
Yeah, no. So is that you want to maybe start monetizing something as quickly as possible, or you just want to just learn for the
Well, I'm
next?
trying to learn. Yeah, I'm trying to learn the voice flow side of it. So putting voice agents in, also putting other automations, but it's not really geared at this stage to marketing as such. But it depends where we go. We've just by osmosis I've got a business partner that is in Canada. And we've just by osmosis and by mostly her clients or her contacts, we've got the 12 clients we have.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be adjusting at the end of the year.
What is your question? What do you want to get out of today? Any question for me?
Well, I just wanted to meet everybody and see. So, because my understanding of it, it's all really about automating that front end marketing funnel. It's not actually the business operations part of the business. So the services that I would be delivering to my customers is helping them to automate not their marketing, but their actually business, their business processes. As a business analyst, that's what I do for big corporates. There are some of them that use Salesforce as a CRM, and I've implemented Salesforce or help, not me personally, but as part of projects, because these are multi-million-dollar projects that businesses run. helping them put CRMs into their own little businesses.
Okay,
It's kind of where I'm at. So I'm not quite sure where I fit in, to be honest.
no, that's okay. So I think your goal is obviously to scale this business and get more clients. I would say that would be what your goal would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you, at the moment, how are you getting those clients? Are you doing any marketing?
No, it's all through word of mouth.
Word
So
of
all 12 of those clients.
How much they pay each?
It varies from 7,000 to, I think the last one we had was 35,000.
Is it one-off or there's a monthly recurring as well for retainer?
Well, there is a monthly retainer because obviously they have to pay for. So
How much is a monthly?
that varies between 100 and 500 per month. So it's pretty low ticket.
Because like the best way to scale a business is to have a lower setup fee, higher monthly retainer. That's what's gonna. So if I tell you, you could play around with it. Now, I'm a left brainer, by the way. I'm a very number person, as you guys probably noticed. I'm all about the numbers. We're gonna play around with these numbers, right? Like if we reduce the setup fee to 5K and we increase this even more 1K, then all of a sudden this total money is gonna increase to the roof. So you can see that what we get out of 10 clients is not that 150K. Majority of that money come from the recurring part, the retainer. So the very clever way of scaling a business to have a lower setup fee to attract the people and a higher retainer. In that way, you play around with your number, you realize they could double your business by doing nothing else. You know,
Yeah, and that becomes easier when you start putting voice agents into the business, because obviously, well, in Australia, the average salary I think is about 70,000. So you could easily, even if you charged half of that, 35,000 a year, that would be a sustainable business.
Exactly. So I would reduce the setup fee, I would increase the retainer. That's very clever. And also for psychologically for the businesses, they don't realize that they end up paying more at the end of the year because all they're looking at is that initial cost. So the people more care about the initial cost than the retainer, because that's how you can sell them. So once you start making money, and I don't know how you pitch it. Every time I pitch to a client, I just focus on the result. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna help you with this. I'm going to double your business size because of this and that. We double the lead. That means that means you're going to generate an extra 500K a year because of using me. So that's what you need to focus on, the result. This voice agenting that you set up with them, is it going to save them on the employee cost? How much is the employee cost? How quickly things can be done? Focus on how much is going to save them or add more value to the business money-wise. This is what you're going to do. And then that's you can do the pitch and say, setup fee is 5K, and then monthly recurring is like 5K, for example. And they're not gonna think about the monthly is high because the setup is important and the result they're getting. If they're gonna generate an extra 100K per month, they don't care, they don't mind about giving you like 5K of that.
Yeah.
So I think like a business model in terms of pricing needs to be adjusted. That's number one. And number two, that how you can use AIpreneurs and everything we teach here to grow the scale of business, obviously coaching. And number two is to be able to not rely on word of mouth and to set up your marketing campaign.
Yeah.
Right? Doing your own marketing campaign to be able to maybe choose to set up a backend system. I was just explaining yesterday on another call. Just gonna go and click on that. Sorry. I know this is the new issue that's happening. Suddenly go blurry the whole thing. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with it. It just do a stupid thing anyway. I was just gonna show you about the potentially what you need to do. I reckon like for something like voice agent and stuff, it's easier to have the one-on-one calls to sell. It's something that's selling through, especially that your target market is corporate and a kind of B2B sort of thing. So it's easier to have a sales team to be able to close those calls and have a backend system in place that you basically advertise it and you do maybe a VSL funnel or a lead magnet funnel, and then in the thank you page you invite them to for a 30 minutes discovery call or strategy call about how you can potentially 2x the business in certain period of time by having the automated voice agent and stuff.
Yeah.
And get them onto the call and then have the salespeople trained to be able to close those calls. I think that's how I would scale a business. And you could use our software obviously to create the scripts, ads, lead magnets, that basically like the whole marketing system that you want to build. You could use the software and the training to build that. That's something you could use AIpreneurs if you wanted to, use it, because there are roughly around 50% of the people in our community that they already have their own business. They're just using AIpreneurs SaaS software and the training to scale their existing business. They don't necessarily want to start an AI agency, but they just use it to scale their own business.
Yeah.
There are two ways. When I start AI agency, you want to scale your own business. That's what I would do. Okay, so as a summary, a quick
Yes.
price. Number 2 is that go down the path of paid advertising, book a call. I would do an application funnel. Yeah. And to show you guys, let me just share my screen.
So when you talk about a AI agency, you're talking about a marketing agency that is leveraging AI, not any of the other AI stuff that you can do.
Yeah, marketing AI agency. That's correct. It's not just doing everything. It's just just to do the marketing. So let me just share this. So we got an application funnel that we created that this one is great for what you want to do. Oh, no, it's not that one. No, that call, sorry, I'm in the wrong funnel. I'm gonna go to funnels. This one, AIpreneurs application funnel. So that's what I would do. I would have a funnel like that, a video, and then a very good hook. How you can 2x your business in 6 months by the voice agents. And what I would do, see if you qualify. Tell us about yourself. You qualify them here. Once they qualify, you take them to book a call. If they don't qualify, they are too small, they don't qualify, it takes them to this page, which tell them that this is a messaging. Here we go. This is the model after water coach, by the way. This is a very, very successful funnel that we model. So it looks like we are in a good fit, but you can still access to all of our training material completely for free. And then in that way, you send them to some free material, which could be if you got a Skool community. Do you have a Skool community yet?
Me? No.
Oh, 100%. 100% launch a Skool community if you don't have one yet.
And in the Skool community, I'd be teaching people how to use VoiceFlow for their agencies. Right. I mean, agencies for their business.
So your community could be about teaching them about how to set up the VoiceFlow, but not teach everything. That's your lead magnet.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Community, and then also you could leverage the affiliate as well. Like I know that the Skool launched the affiliate, even if the people can refer you to the free community and grow it that way, and they're still gonna be, you could maybe just launch a paid community down the track to leverage this affiliate. But everything, it is a lesson to all of you. When you guys want to launch any funnel that is an application funnel, that qualify the leads. And then what happens with the leads that are not qualified? Do we let them go? Of course not. Maybe they're not ready right now. They might be ready in a month's time. We don't let them go. That's why it's important that having a Skool community is the best way to send the non-qualified leads into it and nurture them back. So that's why it's very good to have a Skool community, all of you. That's it. So to our paid members, guys, Alicia and Georgita, we popped this the snapshot of this funnel. If you guys want to have an application funnel, don't build one from scratch. Use what it is there. It's already built. You just need to go replace these videos with your own. And if you don't have as many testimonials, just delete them. It's already available inside the if you go to the classroom, it's inside the Vegas Mastermind. We have all the snapshots in there. This is I actually pop it at the end of here. Application funnel snapshot. That's where you can find it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So guys, if you want to start a AI community, you use this link. I'll send you guys my link. So you get 2 weeks free trial.
Okay.
And so Helen, let us know if you need any help with that, because with the in our new software, we actually have a section for launching the Skool community that you can literally create your entire Skool community with everything for like under 15 minutes, because we created this even like including the graphics. This is really cool. And they also, because we're just launching a new version now, every new customers, they go to the new version of the software. They get access to a new one. So we got this Skool launch pack that basically you can use to build your community. Our existing members, we're gonna transition all of you in the next week or so to the new software. So you can create your about page, you could create your video sales letter, VSL, you could create your graphics. You can even create the graphics for your classroom. So you can get it launched under half an hour, and then that's it. It's as is. And we have this Amazon bestseller here as well, so you could just create
That's
your
so
book.
cool.
Yeah, it's just making
It's better. It gets better and better.
Yeah, we were just like literally, how can I make things even easier for people that they don't have, because people are lazy. I just found out to be able to give success to people is I have to make things exceptionally easy for them in terms of execution. When the execution is exceptionally easy, that's when the people get it done. And that's just the direction we're going, just make it easier and easier. So you can just literally from idea to execution same day. You could become like me, idea to execution in like an hour, come with the idea, execute in the next hour. Because just exceptionally heavily using AI for everything. So yeah. So Helen, I hope that was helpful. I think like the launching a Skool community, making some adjustment in the pricing and doing down the path of application funnel, an application funnel for getting the people to book a call and having an appointment setter on the call and a closer. Usually like for high ticket, it's better to have 2 people. You could send them directly to the sales call, have 1 closer, or you can have them appointment setter and closer. So you could try by just getting a closer and train them. But to be able to train a closer, you need to do a couple of first call yourself and close them, and then take it, use it, and then create a script for them. Because they wouldn't know otherwise. The best way to train the closer is to close a couple of calls yourself, and then use AI to create a script out of that, which you could get it done through the software.
Yeah, thank you.
No problems. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all. I hope that was helpful today. We learned a lot, and congratulations again on being the top 5. And the good news is that Nick, this month you could be top 5 again, and you continue getting these coaching coaching services. Like Alicia, she's here every month. All of the mini mastermind, she's here.
Man, it's valuable. I want to pick her brain as much as possible, but thank you. You're always generous with your knowledge, so thank you.
And she's gonna say, you know, it's worth it. I'm just gonna engage because it's worth that call.
It's
the
not
coaching
worth
call.
it.
Yeah,
It is.
congratulations, everyone. And what I would suggest, be focused and focus on one thing at a time. And this affiliate, definitely take opportunity of this affiliate and creating the annual recurring revenue for yourself. Great opportunity. Future is bright for all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Bye-bye.
Athena.
Have a great day.
Bye,
Cheers.
everyone.
Thank you, Athena.
Thank you. Bye.